What is going on, everybody? I'm here to talk about the Bitcoin price. Right now, it looks like it would appear that we are headed for another big, big move. We've got about 2 days to close a price action above 29,400. If that doesn't happen, then we're going to have our first red candle of the year on monthly closes. Now, what does that mean overall? And I don't think that it means that much, because when you start to break this down, and when you really start to look at the data, you should be getting pretty excited about what you see. So let's do some chart action real quick. We'll check this out. This is what the charts are looking like at this moment. And as you can see, we've had a nice little spike here. This is a day chart. So we had a blue candle yesterday, a red candle yesterday, but we've had this move back up. Now, if you're wondering what this blue line is the first time tuning in, I do believe that we are in a parabolic curve cycle, and that it played out on three levels: this level, this level, and this level, and that we're headed to the 37,000 level, and then later up here to the 54,000 level. That seems to be the math on how it would play out if it were in fact to play out that way. But that's just conversation for the moment. What matters is today, and what matters today is we're up about 7.6 billion in market cap, with the charts moving in an upward fashion off of a little bit of sell-off yesterday. Now, that sell-off, by the way, was mostly the United States selling off and selling down. But the United States has good news. The debt ceiling deal has been reached. Not only that, but the 30% Bitcoin mining tax has been waived. The stopping of payments for education has also been waived. So some of these things are going to put the United States back to business as usual. Now, you can decide whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing for yourself, but that puts the United States on the offensive, I think, when it comes to price action on Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin represents a great risk asset for a lot of people. It is high risk, but the liquidity and the volatility has been coming down. So maybe, just maybe, this is the start of something big. Now, when we look at this, we get happy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 days over here with green candles on MACD, so we're feeling pretty good. The RSI has crossed over the signal line. So this is the positivity. This is the positive moves that you're looking for the start of something. But here's where it gets really interesting. And guys, you can't understate this enough. We are about to enter something gigantic. Now, even if this mints on a negative, even if this candle right here, which we are on at this point, even if it mints the way it is right now, you can see right here that we've already closed in and we're heading into the next move. And look, I don't have to show you what happens every time these moves come. When you see MACD switch on the monthly from red to green, it's followed every time by just an absolutely parabolic move. And there's a history of data here, which we can zoom out and we can zoom into. But every time you look at this data, all you see is a massive move to the upside. Now, when you look at it, by the way, you might be able to convince yourself, by the way, that maybe there's one more month of this, because you can see right here, like this kind of matches up. If we just kind of take this and do what we will of it, it may be one more month. Maybe June is not the month, but July is certainly going to be the month. Maybe we've got one more month of sideways trading. But guys, it is very simple. We are on our way. Now, it's to the point right now that people are recognizing that this streak right here might end. If you don't know, if you've been sleeping under a rock, Bitcoin gained 40% in January, about even in February, then gained 23% in March, and then was up 3% in April. Now it's down 4.26% as of this video, trading at 27,923. We need to be at 29,400 for it to move to the upside. That's going to be a tremendous positive for the Bitcoin cycle. But as you can see right here, people are already starting to write the epitaph, already saying, well, it could be one of those red months. Well, you know what? We've got a lot of red months out there. We've had a lot of red months out there. This has been a great year so far, rallying the Bitcoin price. And it is just a start at this point to what could be a rally. And you can have a negative close right here and you'd still be fine. Like you still have a little bit of a negative close, and you're still catching up to this entire thing. You're still putting yourselves into this positive cycle, right? So I wouldn't think too much about what the price action is doing at the exact moment that we're in right now. Just remember that we're probably on the verge of something massive. Now, you've got the United States. This is one of those big weeks because the United States starts doing its crazy stuff. You got the JOLTS report, the job openings, you got non-farm payroll. You got all kinds of stuff coming out this week. As the buzzkill that is the American market starts to do its thing. So we'll see how it plays out. But I do think that we're in this positive sort of move right now. And with that, I think that the next thing that we see is the start of a big move to the upside. Now, it would be simple and it would be easy to say we need to grab liquidity from the bottom. We need to grab liquidity from around 22,000. And at some point, we're going to have to, in order to send it to the stratosphere, at least in my opinion. But for right now, it doesn't appear that we're going to need it. I'm in the American market. So right now in the American market, as is normal at this period of time, the weak hands in America are selling, which is what they always do to start off the day, clearing out, getting ready for the new day. And so we'll see where this goes, but I'm pretty excited about where we're sitting right now. And I think that the bull run is upon us. It's just a matter of a lot of investors just going YOLO, but that could also come with a violent move to the downside before it happens. Anyway, we're going to cover this every day going forward. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you again very soon. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to sign up for MEXC, BitGet, and NordVPN down in the links below.
Ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this.